Billion, can I be heard? Can I be heard? I don't know. Can you can't see me, but can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think you can. Hello! Venom 2 million here. No facial hair. It's been a minute since I've had facial hair, actually. It's been like a little while since I've had facial hair, and you guys just haven't seen me. Hi, everyone. I'm Venom. We've got some things to discuss today. A lot of things to discuss today. A few things to discuss today. And then we're going to be on our way. Listen, guys. Spider-Man PS4 comes out in 8 days? When it come out? When it come out? Next Friday. Oh, my God. Are you excited? Do you feel it in the air? I feel it. I feel it in the air. Spider-Man fever. People are here. People are ready to play it. Alliteration, all of it. Yes, I'm excited. I want to play the game. Is somebody? Oh, Sean Mewis in the chat says my GameStop said they might have it at 9 on Thursday to release it. Well, congratulations, you and your GameStop. Y'all get to play it early. This man right here has something called class. So Thursday night probably won't happen. But Friday will, and guess what? Live streaming it. Am I going to be the first person to live stream it? Absolutely not. Am I going to be the first person to play it on YouTube? Absolutely not. Is it going to be an entertainment live stream? You bet your bottom dollar it is! So, tell your friends to tune into the Venom Time live when we play Spider-Man PS4. Oh my God, guys, wait a minute. We've got news and information that came out earlier this week. I was gonna go through, like, comments. I was gonna make a YouTube video, with comments and then talk about it. People were saying stuff about me. They were saying stuff about me. You know, they're like, Venom, you only make a video about Spider-Man PS4 when it's negative. And my thing was, who are you? First of all, who are you? Why? Who are you? Number one. Number two, if I want to make a video about Spider-Man PS4 when it's negative, I'm going to make a video about Spider-Man PS4 when it's negative. Second, or three, actually, that's the third point. Third point, I made a whole live stream called The Spider-Man PS4 Looks Amazing. Chill on me, Smack. Chill on me. Alright? Because, honestly, hit him with my line. Y'all ready? Or hit him with y'all line. Y'all ready? Here go. This is the line. Honestly, you're not a true Spider-Man fan. If you're gonna praise the game when stuff looks like butt, you're not a true Spider-Man fan. No. So you're not a true Spider-Man fan. Yeah, I go there. Shoot. They all talking to me like I'm bald-headed. Stop it. Alright? Now, going to the video, the title of the video. If you've been watching, then you know that I haven't talked about the title of the video. The title of the video, the Spider-Man PS4 story, is going to be 20 plus hours. 20 hours long, played on a normal difficulty. This is what Insomniac has said. Wait a minute, hold on. You're telling me this game is going to be 20 hours long, played on normal difficulty? So you mean, because I ain't going to play it on the normal difficulty, you feel me? I'm playing it on that hard difficulty. I'm talking about very hard. You know, y'all remember Kid Mode? Kid Mode. You were like when you, Spider-Man 99? No. Spider-Man 2000? No, you don't remember. Well, back in the day when Spider-Man was made by Neversoft, there was this thing where it had like Kid Mode, Kid Mode. Like you go to Kid Mode and then like the voice actors would like say in their characters' voices, Kid Mode, like Kid Mode. And it'd be like the different characters saying Kid Mode. Kid Mode was like easier than easy, and I'd play on Kid Mode, and it was still hard as a child. But I ain't playing on Kid Mode. I'm playing on hard mode, ultimate mode, avenging mode, spectacular mode, all that mode. I don't know what they gonna call it. Raimi mode. I don't know whatever they gonna call it. I'm playing on that hard difficulty. So if you telling me that
Normal mode is 20 hours? Shoot, I better be on that game for 30 hours. But, I mean, I just think that's really dope. I think that is dope if the game... Hey, where my mods at? Speaking of that, because stuff is out, people already they know stuff. Listen, we ain't leaking nothing, all right? If you leak in my chat, you gon' get that splatter that. You feel me? Splatter that. Y'all hear that? Splatter that. All right, where my mods at? I can make a few more mods? Cause listen, I'ma be, duh. That's right, Ronnie. That's right. Let these mother lovers know we in here cleaning the house. Do something, and you are done. See that lean back? With it? Y'all got it? That lean back with it. But 20 hours long, that's dope. I'm ready. Bring the game. Bring it on. Let's play it. 20 hours. Oh my gosh. I'm here. Ready to play. 20 hours all day. Oh man. I can't think of nothing else to rhyme with it. 20-hour story. That's dope. That's big. That's long. This game gonna be long. And I'm ready for it to be long. I'm ready for it to be good. I'm ready for the game to be dope. Dylan says, asking if you've seen the leaked suits is a spoiler. I mean, asking if you saw it ain't a spoiler. I mean, I saw the leaked suits. I actually, my last live stream, I accidentally showed them. Not all of them, but I showed them. Not doing that again, but don't mention the suits. Don't mention the story. That's right, Ronnie. Ronnie's on it. Ronnie is on it. Y'all, we got 20-hour long story. I can't wait. But hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. You feel me? You feel me? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back real quick. Let's bring it back. Because we also got to point out some effery. Okay? These mother lovers. Listen, these mother lovers are fooling. How are they fooling? You want me to tell you how they're fooling? I'll tell you how they're fooling. And I've already talked about this on my channel. Nobody else has been talking about it because, listen, this is what people have been doing. People have began to... Where is Wait? Let me get it for y'all. Because y'all got to... Venom 2 million, keep it real. Venom 2 million ain't never got time for that bull. These are what I like to call fanboy glasses. And some people have been... Now it's better. You know, I had to get my fanboy glass. You know. Oh yeah, now I'm good. Now I'm good. You know, everything's great because you got people talking about the downgrade situation. It's not a downgrade. We'll get to that in a moment because we've talked about that before. We've talked about it. We'll get to that though. What we got now, something that we already had back, and I already brought this up, and oh my God, some of y'all are just ridiculous, resnunculous. Because y'all, it's okay. It's fine. Oh my God, Insomniac, I love you. You know, that's how y'all are. Look at this. Marvel Spider-Man, The City That Never Sleeps DLC to launch in 3 parts. Now, we already knew this. I hear you. I hear Venom. We already knew that. We already knew the DLC was happening. But we've got the release dates. And when does the game come out? The first date is October 23rd. What? Wait a minute. October 23rd? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me just get my phone here. Let me check my calendar really quickly. Let me just take a look at my calendar really quickly. Okay, so we got so the game comes out on September 7th. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so carry the 1. Okay, you mean to tell me that you have DLC releasing for your game a month and a half after the game comes out, and you're selling this DLC now before the game has even came out. On what planet is that okay? But again, it's Insomniac. Oh, I love Insomniac. Oh my God, they can do no wrong. Oh my God, they're for the gamer. They love us. They cut content and are selling it, and this is fine. Look, this is okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, Venom, you should be grateful. That's right. I love Insomniac. Yeah. Woo! DLC paying for me. DLC paying for me. They've announced the they've been announced the DLC, and then wait a minute, then it was the whole, we've got a team working on it. The team's working on it, and you know they're over there working on it. But you know, we focusing on finishing this game. You feel me? We finishing in this game. You feel me? You've cut content, and you're selling it. And you're selling it now before the base game comes out. And nobody is saying anything about it. This is the problem with the gaming industry. This is the problem with fanboys. This is the problem because we have allowed this culture to become toxic and to become what it is. This is why EA is able to do what they want and why they get cussed out and then they gotta change stuff. But PlayStation, Spider-Man gets a pad. No! I don't care. This is bad. This is a bad business practice, dog. Insomniac is getting a free pass because people are just oh yeah, I'm on a hype train. Oh yeah, loving Spider-Man. No! This is bad. This is awful. They have cut content. It's no question now. Before the conversation was, well, the DLC is going to come out in January, blah, blah, blah. Well, the DLC is going to, no. They cut content. They had a team working on this extra content so they could sell it. And they're allowing it to be sold right now before the base game is even out. That's cut content. That's not cool. It was never cool. But so many fanboys are like just putting up with it, and you're perpetuating this culture. You're allowing these companies to do this. Insomniac is a corporation, therefore they want to sell a product. They're selling the product, and we're allowing it. This is an awful business practice. This is a terrible business practice. I don't care if the game was 70 hours long. This is an awful... Venom! Wait, I'm sorry. Let me just back in character. Venom! The game is 20 hours plus long, and that's just the normal difficulty. Insomniac has to make money somehow. Why are you complaining? You should be grateful. We've never gotten a Spider-Man game of this caliber before. Well, disgruntled fanboy, have a seat. Have a seat. Chill. Don't yell at me anymore. Have a seat. I'll tell you why. This is awful. We've never had a Spider-Man game have DLC that is sold as a continuation of a story that was cut from the base game either. You are excusing a company for doing a business practice that quite frankly hurts you. That is what you're doing. You're telling me to be grateful when I am purchasing a product. When I am giving them my money, you're telling me to be grateful. Hey. You want some Rice Krispies? You want some Rice Krispies? I know you do. I look at it. I see the eyes. Snap, crackle, pop all up in your eyes. You want these Rice Krispies? You do. That's right. Okay. Well, that'll be $10. $10. Yes, $10 for these Rice Krispies. You don't want to pay $10 for Rice Krispies? Why not? Why? I mean, listen. You should be grateful. I'm offering you Rice Krispies. You should be grateful. Take the Rice Krispies. Be grateful. Did that make any sense? No. So then what is the argument? What are you talking about? You fanboys are so delusional. You're so delusional, and you have helped perpetuate this toxic culture when now we are... Listen. Better yet. Hold on. Better yet. Listen. You want these Rice Krispies? You want these? Well, guess what? This is just a box. I can give you the Rice Krispie box, and then after you buy the box, then you can get the actual Rice Krispies. I can sell you the Rice Krispies with the Rice Krispie box. Oh, this $10. This right here, this is gonna be an additional $10. You don't want it. You want the Rice Krispie? No, I'm selling you the box and the Rice Krispie. You should be grateful. I'm even offering you anything. You should be grateful. You should be grateful. That don't make no sense, dog. You should be grateful that I'm even considering purchasing your product. Stupid fanboys. It makes no sense. But that's the culture that we're in, boys and girls. That's where we are. This is how we are. This is where we are. Oh, I see a wonderful comment by Himmelnath.
Bruh, if you're complaining so much, don't buy it. No one's forcing you.
Well, buddy. Don't buy it. Don't buy it then, Venom. If you feel, then just don't buy it. That perspective just shows how skewed and how blinded so many of you are. You are telling me not to buy it, and it's framed in a way as if I'm the bad guy. It's framed in a way like, Venom, just don't buy it then. If you're upset, then just don't buy it. Like I'm the bad guy. How about Insomniac? Don't do that. How about gaming industry? Don't do that. Don't rip off the consumers. How about that? But no, it's don't buy it. Some of you are skewed. You're skewed. You're really like out of it. You're gone. Because for you to even have that conversation, don't buy it. You're so far away. You're so far. You're gone already. You're gone. You've been taken by the consumer, the machine. You've been taken by the machine. You think that these business practices are okay when they're not. Ali El Habti, calm down, man. You're telling me to calm down. Why? You're telling me to calm down on my own stream? How about you just don't watch it, bro? Just leave. That's how y'all sound, man. I'm telling you. It's a big issue. The big issue, they're selling DLC before the game comes out for the base product of the game. And when they sell it at this early on, that means that this content was already completed. This content more than likely was ripped from the base game. They said, hey, slice that out. We're going to sell that separately. And that's a bad business practice. This is a bad business practice. And Clearly, people don't give a rat's ass. People don't care. It's all right. And that's going to perpetuate this constant, like, it's just going to perpetuate. That's what these companies are going to continue to do. That's what these companies are going to continue to do. And, oh my God, the whole, they're going to do it regardless. They're going to do what they do. They do what they do because we allow them to. Like, we legitimately allow them to. These companies work for us. They work for Anime Killer. I'm not calm. And I ain't gonna calm down telling me what to do. I ain't calming down. But these companies work for us, bruh. And that's what people are missing. They work for us. We pay them. We pay them. How are you gonna tell me that I, as the person paying for something, am in the wrong when they're the ones selling the product? Their product is messed up. They're selling it in a messed up way. How about this? How about the game came out with all of the DLC already on it? And then later down the line, or once the game was complete, then they begin to develop other things. That's not what happened. The game was still in development when they began working on the DLC. They did. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. My God. Venom, my guy, what's the main complaint about the game? Suit or downgrades or gameplay? I don't have a main complaint. My main complaint about the game is, I don't have a main complaint. I think the game's gonna be interesting. I'm ready to play it. It's post-launch content that hasn't been finished. That's what Get Hip says. Is that so? Okay. You know what else hasn't been finished? You know what else hasn't been finished? The load of BS that you're spewing. So continue. Continue your bull spit. Oh my gosh. You're still buying the game, Venom? Yeah, I'm buying the game. I'm going to play the game day one. I'm going to live stream the game. Then Venom! Wait. Then Venom, you're a part of the problem. Gotcha, bitch. Well, actually, I think that my vocalness toward the game is a value. However, I don't think that my buying the game perpetuates the fact of me purchasing the DLC. I didn't say I was gonna buy the DLC. That was what that whole thing was. I didn't say I was gonna buy the DLC. That's okay, because some people maybe didn't understand where I was going. I didn't say I was gonna buy the DLC. I didn't say that. I didn't say it. And then you know what's even worse? What's even worse to me, like this community. It's not the community. It's just the fanboys, the loud fanboys, and it's so bad because now it's not even just Spider-Man fanboys. It's the PlayStation fanboys too. They're all like all playing together. The whole Downgrade situation. Like, when you look at the images, there's clearly a difference. And everyone sees that. And then when you look at what people are saying, they're acknowledging that there are differences. But they're afraid to say it's a downgrade because that has a negative connotation toward it. Which I agree, it does. It's negative. Yeah, it's definitely not positive. But then people want to move. They want to move the goalpost. Let me just move it over here because then it goes. Well, I mean, when I hear, I'm sorry. Wait. It's not all fanboys that say it. It's just, I guess, people that don't really want to associate a negative I don't know. But they've moved the goalposts because it's no longer the fact that it looks bad equating to a downgrade. Now it's, when I think of downgrade, I think of Watch Dogs. I think of Ubisoft's games. I blah, 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 blah. The game was downgraded. Why was the lighting changed? Now, we know that the game has set day and night cycles, meaning that there's a certain mission, then the game will look a certain way in terms of the sun will be in a certain area, the light will be a certain way. We know that. We see last year the sun was in a certain location, which equated to a certain look for the game, right? Now the sun has been changed. Why has the sun been changed? Thus, it equating to it looking worse. Thus, the puddles have been removed. Why has that all been changed? Now, we can go there, because that's the, But before we go there, it's like that's not there anymore. Those changes have happened. Those changes have resulted in the game looking worse. How is it not a downgrade? Okay. Why was it changed? Because it was purposefully changed. Because the PlayStation can't handle the previous build of the game. They can't handle those visuals. That's why the puddles were removed. And they were removed, at least with the gameplay that we saw. I don't know about the final build of the game. People already have the final build of the game with the day one patch already installed within it. By the way, the screenshots that I've been retweeting, those are from the final build of the game, meaning the people that have the review copies of the game. That is a direct screen grab from the game, meaning that's what the game looks like. From what we saw before, when Spider-Man jumped down and the puddle's gone, but the water effect was still there, which is, I can't comprehend that. I just can't comprehend it. But the fact still stands that the puddle's gone. The lighting makes the game look worse. Why? PlayStation can handle it more than likely. On top of that, if it looks worse than it did before, how is it not a downgrade? Well, Venom, is just the lighting. Whoa, okay, yeah, yes. Okay, it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. Yes, it is just the lighting. The game looks worse. How is it not a downgrade? It's just the lighting, Venom. Yeah, yes. I'll be with you right here for a moment. We're right here. Yes, it is just the lighting. The game looks worse. How is it not a downgrade? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? James Stevenson said, okay. Yes, James Stevenson said what he said. But we can see it. Guys, I got me some lemonade. This lemonade, the yellowest, like I'm talking about, you look at this, you're going to be like, dang, bro, like, did you just, like, pee in a bottle? Because this is the yellow lemonade. This is some yellow lemonade. I made this, y'all. I made this lemonade. You're like, but that's clear. That's transparent. That's water. It says water. It says spring water on it. That's water. Guys, I made the lemonade. I made it. Then we go to, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I don't even care about visuals. Like, who cares? Who cares? If you don't care, then why are you talking about it? Just shut up. Just, if I don't care about it, I'm not going to say anything about it. I don't care. I'm not even going to get in the conversation. I don't care. It's like, what are they talking about? Visual? I don't care about it. Why you announcing, I don't even care about visuals? Who cares? You care. You clearly care. You clearly care. You're just trying to dismiss this negative point. Which is fine. Do that. You do that. But it just you're getting defensive over something that people see, and whatever. The game's been downgraded. The game still looks fine. It looks great. It looks like the best Spider-Man game to date. Why are you? No one's saying the game looks like trash. No one's saying the game looks awful. No one has ever said that. As a matter of fact, you're just defensive. You're just on the defense when you shouldn't be, because it isn't. This is something you're paying for. Like you're paying for it. You don't need to be defensive about it. You understand what I'm saying? People are just defensive. They're just defensive. And you don't need to be. It's not yours to defend. You're paying for it. Make them defend it. I think we would get a lot more results if we as individuals came together as one and said, that is actually, what if everybody, I'm talking about everyone, not half. But what if everybody said, you know what? Yeah, that does look worse. And then James Stevens says, actually, guys, it's just the lighting. There's actually more detail in the suit. And we went, James, I understand what you're saying, but we have eyes. The puddle is gone. When Spider-Man's web swung, and he did his little thing and slid back, the water effect still popped up. Why is that? Why do things look? Why was the sun change? What if everybody did that? But no, it's it was just lighting. James Stevens said it himself. Look, there's the link. Gotcha. Bam. Gotcha. Boom. What you gonna do? Nothing. It's like, why are you arguing for these people, for these companies? Stop it. Get some help. Don't do that. Make them fight. You don't fight. Why are you fighting for them? They're not even paying you. They should. Shoot. Some of y'all should get paid. Some of y'all deserve to get paid as much as y'all be fighting. But you're not. James is smarter than you, Venom. Listen to his wise words. He worked on the game. There's nothing I can say. He worked on the game. I didn't. That's true, but I do have eyes. Alienized Godzilla. This is just an overreaction. It's not an overreaction. It's not. An overreaction would be saying that the game looks like total trash. I never said that. I just said the game was downgraded, which it was. Okay, that's really it. And for those of you that don't want to agree, you're lying. You're lying because you know that the game looks worse, but you just don't want to use the word downgrade because of whatever that could mean to you. It's fine. It is 100% fine, and pretty soon it won't matter. You want to know why? Because we're all going to have the game. We're all going to have the game. But since you all are here, I do want to point one thing out. Just one thing. Hold on, let me make sure I pull it up correctly, because I want to point it out, because I saw it and was like, whoa, that looks weird. Maybe shoot. Because maybe, I don't know. Well, let me show the screen. So right here we have what I've been looking at is okay. Well, first, the Dreamcast guy, shout out to Dreamcast guy. He says, as someone playing Spider-Man right now, I will admit that there is some graphical downgrade from the trailer. Screenshot taken by Press Start Kofi for side-by-side comparison. Personally, don't think it's noticeable while running, but standing still, it is hard not to see. Let me zoom into what I'm trying to. Okay. Oh, whoa. All right. Stop it, Twitter fingers. Oh, I can't do that? Why I always gotta go through? Okay. Well, what I'm trying to show y'all is this wheelbarrow right here. That wheelbarrow, see that wheelbarrow right there? Then when I go to the next picture, it's all like pixelated. Like the resolution has been lowered, you know. And then like the shadows is different. Something that I've been trying to come to grips with, honestly, is the lighting. Oh, I can't find the image. Where's the image? There was the lighting on the building in the back. I can't get it. The lighting on the building in the back. It was like over here. Shoot. Wait, hold on. Is this it? I can't get it. But there was lighting. There was like a shadow on the building. And the shadow was in the same place for both of the buildings. Other than that, like, you know, I was like, well, if the lighting's different, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I really I do think that the lighting is different, and I do think that it resulted in a different look, in a worse look. Yeah. Somebody has just tweeted me now. We're gonna show this on the stream. He says, watching the stream. Shout out to you, Crosstown Slayer. You guys can always tweet me during my live streams. Watching the stream now. What do you think of this? So this is an image from, or a screen cap, I'm assuming from the trailer, right? And this is from the game. I think this looks really good. It's really sharp and nice and everything. You see the carbon fiber details. Again, I don't think that the game looks awful, and I don't think that the downgrade is even like bad, but I do think that there was a downgrade. You know, yeah, this detail looks nice. This looks shiny, latexy, plasticky. This looks more not cartoony, but not plasticky. You know, I think it looks good though. You know, I think it looks good. Listen, next week, y'all, I'm in there like swimwear. We playing the game. It's gonna be so much fun, y'all. It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. While we're talking about Spider-Man PS4, I'm going to pull back a little bit. Victor Greenwood, I've read his comment. Victor Greenwood says, there's no effing downgrade. It's their lighting. That's what he said. You know, the lighting actually could equate to... I've got a prime example for y'all. A prime example. Right. This is what my live stream camera looks like. Okay? Right here. I'm using my laptop. When I'm doing other videos, I use my phone. And there's my professional cameras, my 4K cameras over there. And I've done some videos with it before. When I use that 4K camera, it's dope. Like, my quality be like, you feel me? I'll be on some other stuff with that 4K camera. What if I had my 4K camera and I'm using that to film, right? But I turned my lights off. Is the quality worse? Is the quality of my video worse? You're watching the video. Is the quality worse? This camera right now. You see me, right? You see me. Then I do this. Is the quality of the video worse? What can you see? Is the image better or worse than what you saw before? Now, you could say, yeah, I could see your ugly ass face. You know, you could say that. You could say that, you know. But in terms of the image quality, is it worse? What is the picture that you're seeing? Is the picture worse? Here you can see me. Here you cannot. Is the image of my face better or worse? Some of you saying bad example. I think you understand exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that lighting is very important. That's what I'm saying. Lighting is like a lot. It has to do a lot with image quality. It's not a bad example. It has to do a lot with image quality. A whole lot with image quality. For example, if I do this, do that, you know, the image could result looking better or worse, you know. Do this, you know, the image could result in looking better or worse, you know. the lighting has to do with image quality. You know, lighting is very important. Lighting is what makes things look real or not real. Lighting and shading. So again, some of you who are some of you are just got my fanboy glasses on. You know, some of y'all just on some other ish. But we're gonna take a break from the Spider-Man PS4 talk. 15 minutes left in my stream. I'm not gonna go like 7 years for this stream. You're saying a horrible example, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I don't know. It reminds me of like the beforehand people used to be like, I can't see a difference between 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second. And shut up. Like, gosh, people. All right. What I'm going to do now, when I first started the stream, a number of you, he's saying, so yes, why did they move? They moved the sun because the PS4 cannot handle the lighting and shadows, so they had to lower the quality. That's why they removed the puddles as well. It cannot handle the reflections, so they had to lower it. Come on, guys. Have you seen Michael Does Life? Who is Michael Does Life? No, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Put it in the chat. Actually, don't put it yet, because what I want to talk about next is a lot of y'all was saying, listen, Eminem is gonna have a song in the Venom movie, and I'm like, and I didn't respond to it. I just read it a lot, and I was like, word, Eminem gonna have a song in the Venom movie. So I want to listen to the Eminem song, or a little bit of it at least, in the Venom. He's gonna be in the Venom movie. So I pulled up this website right here, hotnewhiphop.com, and this is apparently the Eminem song. So I want to hear it, a little bit of it. I think it's probably like 30 seconds, if even that much. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let me see if I do this. Maybe y'all be able to hear it too. But here we go. I'm about to play it.
Knock, knock, let the devil in.
Wow, yo, that was dope. That's the banger of the year right there, dog. That right there, that was dope. That was fire. M coming back with the hits. Y'all heard that? Knock, knock, let the devil in. Why would y'all tell me like this? Is that even news? That's not even worth talking about. I was thinking it was gonna be like at least like some bars or something. It wasn't even. Dog, what was? All right, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop giving me like. That was awful. That was really awful news. Don't tell me that. That was. He said trash, garbage. That was awful. I don't think Eminem is an awful rapper. I don't know. Somebody said, I miss the old Eminem from 1998. What? Okay. But yeah, I don't know who is this Michael Does Life? I don't know what that is. I'll be on some other stuff. I don't know what y'all talking about. Somebody said, did you see that Cyberpunk 2077? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I may make another video about Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk, oh my gosh, Cyberpunk is dope. That's another conversation. Spider-Man PS4 DLC. I really, people are saying, am I going to buy it? I, right now, am leaning towards no. It's a no for me, dog. Like, it's a heavy no right now, because I think I'm going to play Spider-Man PS4 and be like, yo, this is so dope. This is freaking amazing. And then I'm going to forget about the DLC. That's what I honestly think is gonna happen because your boy is busy. Your boy is. Let me. There's some stuff that I'm doing right now that I'm not crossing streams, but your boy is doing some things. You heard that rhyme? Do it all the time. Rhyme on a dime, quicker than a chime. Ooh, Eminem on my mind. Ah! The DLC will include 3 new suits. That's cool. Yay. No, the black suit is not gonna be in the it's not gonna be in that DLC because I think the symbiote is going to be the sequel story. Venom has not been in the city yet, I don't think. And I do think that Eddie Brock may be in the story briefly. Or just shown, you know, that's what I think. I really want to play Spider-Man PS4 today, but it's not the way. Oh, Aunt May, I can't think of nothing else to say. Go to Burger King to have it my way. But yeah, I want to play Spider-Man PS4. I look forward to if they do like that was another rhyme. Dang. Your boy is crazy today. Your boy is crazy. But I really do look forward to seeing what they do with this story and seeing where it goes. And hopefully, like, you know, they take it, you know, they take an approach that's different from what we've seen. Like, the whole Mary Jane broke up with Peter because he's Spider-Man thing is tired. That's a very tired concept. And, you know, like, they could have done something different, but they didn't. And am I faulting them? Absolutely. But does that mean that the game is going to be bad? No, it doesn't mean that. And I'm very hopeful for the game. I'm very hopeful for the fact that it's a 20-plus hour story, y'all. This is about to be dope. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to experience a story that's like that. And I just hope the story is compelling. I hope the story grabs me and keeps me and just makes me go, yes, 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 and takes me in different directions, you know, takes me in ways that I am not expecting. I'm just so looking forward to this game, to this story, to this experience, to it. And I hope that this game is at the same caliber of other games, of other PlayStation exclusive games. I just hope. Please let this game be at that level. Because some of y'all been hyping it. The one thing I know is that I will not be disappointed by this game. I know that I won't because I don't think I can be. I think my expectations are at the perfect point. I don't think I can be disappointed by this game because my expectations are not like, whoa. My expectations are like, whoa. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, my man. Aquaman, yeah, my man. So I'm just looking forward to it. I was going to make a video. Well, no, I probably still am going to make a video. But I was thinking about doing a live stream of me talking about what? Whoa. Take a sip of water. I was thinking about doing a live stream of me saying what I would do in a different Spider-Man. What I would do if I was in control of a Spider-Man game. But I want to make a video, but I may just do a live stream. But I do want to make a video. This is the issue right now. I'm telling y'all, my schedule is like, and like I just got a contract for something because I'm doing something else. Not YouTube related, but it's outside. Listen, I'll be working. Your boy be working. I'll be working. So business. Just been special, busy, all that. Yes. Yeah, my man. Yeah. My man. All right, now I'm going to open the floor up to you all. We've got how much time do I got left? I mean, technically I got as much time as I want, but your boy does, your boy gots, your boy any action, current tense, present tense word. I got to do some stuff. I got some stuff to do. But this is when I open up the flow to y'all. What do you want to know? What questions might you have? What is it on your mind? Because I may be able to discuss it, answer your question. If I can't, I can't. If I can, I can. What is going on? Okay, he said, check out Michael Does Life on stream. What is Michael Does Life? What is that? You want me to check it out on screen? On the stream? Why? Who is that? What is it? He said, somebody said, check out your Twitter. I'll check out my Twitter first. Then I'll do what is Michael Does? I don't even know what that is. All right, let's go to the Twitter. Thoughts. Don't think it's an overall downgrade. Just one lighting looks better than another. Still don't get why would make it look worse. They would make it look. They made it look worse because the PlayStation cannot handle that. That's pretty simple. Pretty simple. All right. You want me to check out Michael Does Life on stream? Should I put? How do I do? Do you guys want to see like my face with it? Like, dog, is this a bad idea? Is this a bad idea? He's a YouTuber who hates on the game. Crackhead rants about Spider-Man PS4. Now, when y'all say stuff like that, because I've been called somebody that hates on the game, it makes me think that you're all just butthurt fanboys. Just put it out there. You see what I did? You see how I just went like straight up cutthroat? Y'all saw that? That was pretty dope. A lot of YouTubers wouldn't do that. A lot of YouTubers be like, I love you. I mean, y'all know how I feel. You know, I like y'all. You know, some of y'all just be a little bit water on the brain. You know what I mean? Have water on the brain. Some of y'all got some water on the brain. I'd be like, okay. You know, sometimes some of y'all be okay. So you want me to check out, what is it? Michael Does Life. He's got good amount of subscribers.
First, it was
Spider-Man
the downgrade.
PS4 is dead. Is that his video? I'm pretty sure that's what y'all want me to watch, right? I'm like pretty sure. Is it? Is that what y'all want me to watch? Y'all want me to watch? Y'all want me to watch his latest video? What's his latest video? Spider-Man PS4 is dead. He has like a lot of videos with Spider-Man PS4 is dying and is dead and okay. I watched Spider-Man PS4 is dead. Do you guys okay, I'm just gonna
First, it was the downgrade thing. Now it's the DLC. Bro, I told you guys for weeks that the cracks were starting to show here with Spider-Man PS4, but you didn't want to listen because you were like, I'm on the hype train! I'm on the hype train! It's time for a reality check, and it's time to get up off of this hype train. The DLC, folks, is content that should have been there day one. Folks, bullshit like this is why the games industry is in the shitter. This DLC here for Spider-Man PS4, which comes out in October, which is a really silly thing because it seems like they're sending it out to die. But this DLC here for Spider-Man PS4, bro, this was content that was clearly on the game at one point, and then someone higher up said, well, wait a minute, we can sell this content separately. Let's make more money. It's all about the bands. Look at this. This is ridiculous, folks. Look what it says here. 3 new chapters, story missions, challenges, enemies, and suits. That's a hell of a lot of content. Or so they would love you to believe. All for a low, low price of $25. $25? But of course you don't care because you're on the hype train. It's time to get up off of the hype train. This is disgusting. But of course you don't care because you're like, oh my God, Brian, shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money. Let me tell you something right here, right now. This DLC here for Spider-Man PS4 is going to flop. Bro, the DLC comes out in October. Who in their right mind is going to be playing Spider-Man in October? No one. But again, you don't care. Brian! That's what you guys do day in and day out. You're like, oh my God, Michael, this game can do no wrong. I told you guys, folks, the cracks were starting to show. Again, you did not want to listen. And I've seen the final footage here of Spider-Man PS4. And it's clear, very, very clear, after looking at that final footage of Spider-Man PS4, that, folks, this game needed more time in the oven. It really honestly did. And that day one patch... So according to Evan, the Spider-Man shill, who can do no wrong, we love Evan, because he tells us what we want to hear. I'm a Spider-Man shill! He said that the day one patch is going to include new game plus, new difficulty, photo mode, etc. And bro, I've seen the final footage, and it really does need the day one patch. But my question is, why was Evan allowed to talk about what's in the day one patch? Why did Sony give a free copy of the game to this dude early when he's breaking non-disclosure agreements? He's breaking the rules. But of course you don't care because you're like, I'm a Spider-Man shill! Which includes photo mode and new game plus. It's basically mandatory to have a somewhat decent experience here in Spider-Man PS4. That's how sad the situation is at this point. I wish I could show you guys. I really wish I could, but I know Sony's gonna be like, you can't be showing that early. We're gonna get the pitchfork out, buddy. Again, you don't care. I could show you everything. I could expose this game. But you would sit there and say, oh my God, Michael, you ain't nothing but a negative Nancy, man. Zip your lip, shut your mouth, and go back into your hole. Why don't you get up off of the hype train? Because when this hype train rolls into the destination here, bro, and it's not what you imagined, you can only blame yourself, bro, for being so disappointed.
Well, I must say that I 100% agree with him, and that I'm going to subscribe to his channel, and that I am actually upset that I hadn't found this video, and that he is 100% right, and that absolutely, I think he is 100% right. I mean, not about the Evan stuff, but like, absolutely. He like, like, y'all, duh. Yes, it's not a good thing. And he's funny too. He's funny. That's what I be doing, like with the glasses and everything. But he was like, you know, yeah, I agree with him, y'all. I agree. I think he's funny too. I think he's funny as hell. I subscribe. Dang, y'all thought that was gonna backfire. Y'all thought yeah, he funny. Yeah, I just subscribed to it. I guess unsub me. I'm sorry. Have a good one. Like, shoot. Yeah, man. That's exactly right. Like, y'all are excusing this DLC thing. Like, come on now. That's bull. This is bull. That is bull, man. That was supposed to be a part of the game. Clearly, it was like I said that earlier. Y'all something else, dog. Y'all something else. Y'all. That's why people mad, because he tell the truth. That's why people mad at me. That's the exact same reason. And like that's why I prefaced before. I was like, wait a minute now. Y'all are calling him a Spider-Man PS4 hater. People call me that. He's telling the truth, y'all. He's telling the truth. I don't think it's enough to kill the game. I think the reasoning for him saying that is the game is missing components, and they're selling those components. The game has been downgraded, and people are excusing everything. All of these things happening. You know, they're excusing it. That's a problem. That equates to not just the death of the Spider-Man game, but the death of the gaming industry. You know? He said, "Can't wait for this game to go so well. Then all you guys will be embarrassed." And again, Empire Z cred, like that's an ignorant ass comment. Why would my YouTube channel is Venom 2 million. I have YouTube videos all about Spider-Man. Why would I want the game to fail? That's the ignorance. That is being blinded. Why would I, as Venom 2 million, want a Spider-Man game to fail? Clearly, I care about the game. That's why I'm making a live stream. That's why I've been talking about it for an hour and 5 minutes. Clearly, I care. So why would I want the game to fail? Why would I be embarrassed if I'm wrong about these negative components about the game? I'm talking about the negative components because I want them to be changed. That makes no sense. Again, you're on the wrong side. I'm on the side for us, the consumer, the gamer, the fan. You're on the side of a corporation. That's the problem. Why would I be embarrassed if the game is good? I want the game to be good. I don't want to play an awful Spider-Man game. I want the game to be good. But for you to sit there and be like, oh, makes no sense to me. But, oh well. I'm just going to sip my water. Do my dance. Lean back and say, have a nice day. Oh my gosh. People don't like Michael because he attacks other YouTubers. Oh, okay. Not everyone is against you, Venom. We are just the silent majority. Please, Venom, talk about the Raimi suit. Listen, the Raimi suit is, they didn't put it in the game. I don't really have that big of an issue with it. Lucas was pissed. And I understand, though. I do understand why you could be pissed. But whatever. I could understand why. But I was never expecting it. Like, if I'm being honest, I was never expecting the Raimi suits to be in there. And if they were in there, it would have been dope. But I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. Look at his dislike ratio on this vid. I mean, that happens. When I talk negative about Spider-Man, people go, dislike, oh no, they do the same thing, Any thoughts on the possible storytelling and characterization? Nah. I mean, I have my own thoughts, like what I'm doing in my story, but I don't know what they're necessarily doing. I don't know what they're necessarily doing, so I can't really say anything. Victor Greenwood, he called out the amazing Lucas and Evan Filarco. Well, I mean, yeah, he called out Evan in that video. He definitely called out Evan in that video, but I'm sure Evan doesn't care. I bet they're going to sell it. I don't know what you're talking about. Controversial opinion. Raimi suit looks ugly. However, Insomniac should have listened to the fan feedback regardless. I don't think the Raimi suit looks ugly, but I don't like the raised webbing. I think the raised webbing gives the suit dimension, but Spider-Man didn't have raised webbing in the comics. He doesn't need raised webbing in the movies. But it gives it dimension, and that was why they did it. They gave it dimension. Venom, what's your favorite Spider-Man suit? The symbiote Spider-Man suit. It is my favorite. What's your favorite suit in the game? I don't know. Can't talk about that. I don't have the game. Do you think the game will take place in the negative zone at one point? That's a good question. Probably not. But that'd be cool if it was. But to me, if the game turns out to be good, would you delete your channel? To be good? You mean good? No, why would I delete my channel? Why would I do that? Why? Not a fan of Spidey Squad drama. They're fans, not necessarily shields. Okay. Evan makes me cringe. Why are you saying that so much? Venom, you going to do a review? I will do a review, and I'm about to be like cutthroat in my review. But the live stream, the best review is gonna be when I'm playing it live. Like that's gonna be because I can't think about what I'm saying. It's gonna be like genuine reactions. Venom Time live, y'all. It's gonna be dope. I'm just letting y'all know. We're gonna be up Friday night until Saturday at like 8, 9 a.m. And the hope is for me to get like some of the Spidey Squad. Like we do this like PSN like party chat live stream thing. It's gonna be dope, y'all. Next Friday, telling y'all, wait till y'all see. Do you have any complaints about the gameplay or story, or is it just money and graphics? I don't have any complaints about the story because I don't know anything about the story. The gameplay, I mean, they took it very safe, but whatever. I don't really have much complaints. I want to see gameplay of the new Avengers game. Me too, but we don't have that. Cyberpunk game looks great. It does. And Cyberpunk web slinging looks awful. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't say it looks awful. I mean, I could see it looking not how you want it to, because Spider-Man can't even hit the ground now, like, which is weird, man. That's weird. I'm upset we aren't getting concept art for Mysterio and Spider-Man Far From Home as of yet. Well, technically, Mysterio hasn't been, like, officially, like, announced as the villain. No one has, officially. If Spider-Man PS4's main campaign is complete and the City That Never Sleeps DLC is a continuation of the main campaign, then I'll be pissed off. But at the moment, we'll have to wait and see. I would say that the story itself is complete, but that DLC definitely could have been a part of the game. Definitely. Let's see. The live streams will be saved, right? Since I'll be playing the game first and watching other people's reactions, it will be saved. It will be saved. Let's see. Venom, you should go undercover at Insomniac and move up from within, then do whatever you want. Absolutely not. No thanks. Do you know of the leaked costumes? You can just give a one-word answer if you want to prevent spoilers. I do. I know all the costumes in the game, actually. I am going to review the game. Looks ridiculous. As the wall running and crawling. The wall running does look a bit odd when he's web swinging, but again, I haven't played it yet. But do you live in a dorm or apartment? I've been in a dorm for 3 days and hate it. I live in a dorm. I've been living in a dorm since my freshman year of college, which was 3 years ago. This is a different dorm. I've been living in this dorm for a year now. This is the same dorm that I lived in last year. Do you think that we will be able to swing around as Peter Parker? No. Sorry. I see your point, but this is mostly speculation. I think we have a lot of villains already. What is speculation? The fact that the DLC could have came out with the game. The DLC is coming out literally a month, like 5 to 6 weeks after the game comes out. The first DLC pack is coming out in October 27th, right? Let me make sure that's the right date. October 23rd. I'm sorry. October 23rd is the first DLC. The second DLC comes out in November. The third DLC comes out in December. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that this DLC could have came out with the game. Only problems is that companies don't like our criticism and choose to ignore. No, people choose to disregard what we're saying and defend these companies. That's what happens. If everybody came up fighting and saying the same thing, Insomniac, this industry would be forced to change. That's what happened with Battlefront. That's what happens. They do these things because people allow it. That's it. There is no. As a person that has his own business, as a person that works within the industry, not just the capitalistic industry, but also the entertainment industry, it is all dependent on the people. Okay? Who do you think the villains are in the second DLC packs? Hammerhead, Turf Wars, and Mysterio? I don't know. I haven't thought about any of that. I haven't thought about any of that. Sorry. Let me see. I think you guys are giving a lot of questions. I'm trying to catch up. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. When are you going to make the what I would do differently with Spider-Man video? I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or a video. I may just do a live stream with it because time is hard. Like, editing and stuff is hard. And I'm already editing the my story. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. Time is just the issue. So I may just live stream and just talk. Take notes and just talk. Not interested in the costume personally. We'll stick with the default stuff. Yep. I just hate living with someone I don't know. Get to know him. Get to know him, Ronnie. Get to know him. That's the purpose of it. Get to know him. It's the Black Widow suit. The Black Widow suit looks sick. I don't know what you're talking about. If there's no daily bugle missions, it's a flop. Probably won't be daily bugle missions. I don't know though. Hey, how are you, man? I'm good. How are you, Franco Greco? Where different was Venom, the Spider-Man bad guy, or will Spider-Man, which one's more different? False. I don't know what you're talking about. Scrolling. Do you think the game will have a sequel? Absolutely. Do you think we will be able to swing around as Stan Lee? No. Do you think Peter Fitbit web shooters will be in the collector's box? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It just skipped all the way to the end. It just skipped all the way to the latest chat. Are you getting the game digitally or physical? Digital. Yes, it'll be digital. Right now, I was just reading. Are you black? Oh my God! I am. Yes, I will be streaming my first playthrough. Do you think the same writers from this one will return for the inevitable sequel? I don't want Gage and Slot near Spidey again. Miles info, is he playable? I have no idea. I don't have the game. In my opinion, he is, but I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm about to close this stream on out because your boy has got some stuff to do. But, however, that does not mean goodbye. It only means see you later. Venom 2 Million's about to peace out. If you are just now joining me, you can watch this stream because it is recorded. It is archived on the channel. You know, it's archived, so you can always watch it whenever you want. And my next video, I don't know. I'm working on the story. The story is, you know, like I said, the story is there. Here, real quick. We're going to just put you there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So okay, and you too. Hold on. Wait a minute. You're gonna you're there too. Guys. Venom 2 Million is about to have a time. I'm about to go. But thank you all for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. Share it around with your friends. This live stream. More streams happening. More videos coming. I'm Venom 2 Million telling you all to have a excellent day. Oh, from Russia. We got the Russia in here. I was in Russia. You know, I lived in Russia last year. I had a ball. I loved it. I was in Moscow. It was wonderful. Venom 2 Million telling you all to have a good one. Peace, y'all. Peace. Oh, wait. He went the lighting. It's just lighting. It's just the lighting. Peace, y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace. How long can I hold that? Peace. Peace, y'all. Peace.